So hey, I'm Sam. I'm an ambassador for Dogechain, and I've recently become an ambassador for them. They have a nice program going on,
Hmm.
and they're basically having people from Dogechain community, the people that were involved with them. They're allowing us to be a part of their team and contribute to the project.
Right.
And I've been with Dogechain for since the beginning, actually, when they launched a couple of months ago, and I've loved it since.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, me
Mm,
myself, like I operate Atom Coins. I'm the
mhm,
face behind Atom Coins. I'm more into technicals personally. I love reading the charts, and that's where I got people to know me. That's where people got to be like, "Whoa,
mm,
what is this guy doing with price predictions? They're
mm.
working out. It's pretty amazing."
Yeah,
So I'm not really into fundamentals, honestly. I don't really check the news out as many people do, or the media and the hype out there. I just like to react whatever the charts are looking like. Just keep it simple down to the charts, actually. So, what do you think about this market
mm,
and where we headed?
mm. Oh yeah, it's like turbulent times, I would say. A lot
Yeah.
of micro conditions happening on in the world. Yeah, I think we're still in the bear market, and there's more downside. I would say, in my opinion, that's how I see it. I'm not really like a technical analyst guy, but yeah, you can see we're still in a downtrend to say,
Yeah, we are.
and a lot of news in crypto is not that good. What's happening with FTX and so on, and a lot of big companies going under, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. And do you think we could bottom out soon, or it's gonna be a bigger crisis?
Yeah, I think we're either close to the bottom or already at it, but I don't think we have much more low to go. Maybe something insane happens again, some really bad news in the world, but I would say we're pretty close.
And by bad news in the world, actually, that's true because it's not just crypto that is in danger right now. We have so many things that are looking negative. We have the stocks looking bad. We have forex looking bad. Real estate is looking bad as well. The only thing that looks too good to move up is dollar, actually, or USDT dominance that's actually moving up right now. Otherwise, anything else seems to be pretty bad right now.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good time to accumulate, right, and make a nice portfolio for the next move up.
Yeah, so nice portfolio. How would you put your nice portfolio together?
Yeah,
What would you say about nice
yeah.
portfolio? How does it look like?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I'm not really invested in stocks.
Yeah.
In crypto,
No one does.
I would
I'm not
say,
doing stocks
yeah.
either. We like crypto actually.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, okay. Well, I put a big chunk of it, honestly, I believe on Bitcoin, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, of course,
Right.
Dogechain, yeah, Matic, um,
Yeah, Matic is a
maybe,
must.
yeah, 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 still building,
Yeah.
and really nice things happening on the Matic side as well. But yeah, not a financial advisor. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
my projects that I like and believe in.
I
I'm not telling
mean,
anyone to
no one is, no one
invest in
is,
this.
and I think it's pretty bad if someone takes other people's words. I mean, you guys, it's always a good idea to listen to what people think, but the end call should be
Mhm.
your own end call. I mean, by the end of the day, you worked for your money. You know what you should be doing with your
Yeah,
money, how to play with your own money. And that's what I normally
yeah,
say. If
yes,
you feel comfortable losing $10, invest only $10 and don't do any more than $10, right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we don't want you to go on and sell your house and wives and kids and buy crypto.
Yeah, no, 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 just invest what you're willing to lose. Yep, that's a good strategy to have.
Exactly. Do you think the market is manipulated? Do you think
Mm.
we have people who purposely, they try to play with people?
Well, yeah, well, if you check the graphics, the graphics on every coin, they have the same graphic. Why is that? You don't even have to look, at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you just look at one, and it's the same graphic, 90% accurate. Is the same one. How is that possible? You
Exactly,
tell me.
exactly. I mean, whatever Bitcoin is doing, it jumps, everyone else jumps.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
would say it's actually
Correlate.
starts from the stocks all the way down to crypto.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's what I want to say. It's
Yeah,
connected
yeah, yeah.
with
So
the stock market.
it's being controlled
Still.
somewhere. There's a leak somewhere happening.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Back in 2017, I was also like, why don't altcoins have their own independency or freedom to do whatever they want to do? Because um, we have so many setups. I try to trade different setups sometimes, which look good. We know some basic inverse head and shoulders, or maybe some basic ascending triangles we get, and you might have a bullish pattern on Matic. The last time I was checking Matic at 2.6, $2.5, I was covering all those updates, and at that point I said we might be moving up to 3 point something dollar, $3 ish, and but since we see Bitcoin and how Bitcoin does its own thing, it looks like Bitcoin is going to go down. So even though you're looking good for Matic or other altcoins, they're looking good. Unfortunately, they get controlled by Bitcoin, and no matter how bullish you get for Matic, if Bitcoin gets bearish, we move down, right? And we
Yeah.
actually did
Yeah.
move down, and that's really bad. Actually, very, very bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is, yeah, when Bitcoin goes down like 10%, the altcoins are destroyed. They go down 20, 30%, even more.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. And dot chain.
Yeah, no, no,
So
no.
yeah, dot chain. What is your team's main goal? I think you already told me, but just for the interview, what is it about actually? Like if I was someone new, very very new, and I don't know what dot chain really is, and you want to tell me about dot
Yeah.
chain for the very first time, how would you make your impression for me to be convinced that dot chain is something I should be looking up to?
Okay. Well, yeah, basically what Dogechain is that it's a layer 2 blockchain that uses proof of stake that is built on top of Dogecoin, to say, or uses Dogecoin as its currency. But you can bridge your Dogecoin to Dogechain on the Dogechain site, on the website, and one Dogecoin equals one wrapped Dogecoin. And by wrapping your Dogecoin, you can use like DeFi applications, some staking, lending protocols, or things like that, like you do in normal DeFi. We call it DogeFi.
Okay, okay.
You can you can use it to pay gas fees on Dogechain actually, and you can even mint NFTs with basically Dogecoin because it's now wrapped and basically still Dogecoin, and you can use it on our blockchain, on our smart contracts,
Okay.
and a lot of yeah, GameFi utilities as well. We have a lot of also some games developing on the Dogechain ecosystem. And our primarily goal is to support the Dogecoin holders and the Dogecoin ecosystem because they have their own blockchain. We have our own blockchain, but you know Dogecoin can only be used like a payment solution for now or a means
Mm.
of transaction, peer-to-peer transfer between two parties, and we are building to have it more than that.
So it's more like you're making a flexibility to give bigger options for using Dogecoin, and you're basically transversing Dogecoin through Dogechain to use Web3 applications as well for the usage of
Yeah,
NFTs, which currently Dogecoin doesn't do.
yeah.
That sounds
Basically,
actually
Dogecoin
pretty good.
has
So you guys,
has utility in Web 2. We
uh,
bring in Dogecoin to Web 3.
yeah, yeah. It actually does sound good to me because someone might need to use their Doge because people hold Dogecoin. I'm personal hodler of Dogecoin. That's how they say hodler, and
Yeah.
I I'm really into Dogecoin big time and long time as well. But it's actually good to know that there's another project which is Dogechain that comes in and allows you to do all those other stuff that Doge itself doesn't allow you to do, or maybe they can do something about it in the future. You never know. And Dogechain actually extends something else, right? It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. And
Yeah,
what's the current
we're
price of
also.
Dogechain, by the way?
Oh, I didn't check it. Mm, mm, yeah, while I'm checking it, it's about point 0.0009.
0.00. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's almost like Dogecoin back in the days.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, I forgot to mention we are based on Polygon Edge framework.
Okay,
So our blockchain is on Polygon Edge framework.
right, right. I just opened up the charts, and I don't know. A long time ago, I had this small TA on Dogechain. Someone requested to do a TA. I don't know who it was, but this was back in 27 October, I guess. Someone did say, "Hey, do that thing for us," and we had a pennant back in 23 October, but unfortunately, it still came down due to the bear market. Actually, let's see. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
there's any accumulation, but I think due to the bear market, we could still possibly Bitcoin could make a little bit things worse. I would like to get into it if we do get some accumulation down on Dogechain. I will try to have a little bit of Dogechain as well out there. Right. So it was an amazing talk with you, and I also got to continue on with the updates here as well. If you have any question for me as well.
Yeah. So how long have you been investing in the crypto space?
Yeah, I started in 2017 and it's almost going to be 6 years, nearly 6 years now. I started off
Okay.
from the like last bull run and then experienced the whole bear market phase, currently almost similar to what we are in right now. But this bear market right now we are in is way worse than what we had before.
Quite a while, and we didn't have this bad news coming and inflation data is
Yes, yeah,
or
especially
unemployment may be coming.
yeah, especially inflation. That has been a problem for so many people.
Yeah, where do you see the next bull run coming? How high can we go? how more in this bear market can we struggle? What's your opinion on this?
Yeah, the next bull run actually, I have to match up the
Mhm.
stocks, and I don't think Bitcoin on itself is gonna make a bull run
Yeah.
unless we don't have a stock settle down first. And when the stocks settle down first, the dollars try to come down, and then we have a pivot point for the interest rate, and then we go to the deflation phase. All those are signs that the bull run is going to start. But if you just have to throw a number, maybe we could bottom out next year in 2023 and start a bull run in 2024, which goes on to
Mhm.
2025, right? But then again, history is made for the first time, and on the monthly time frame, we're losing some important EMAs for the very first time. We're losing, like in 11 years, we're losing 55 EMA on the Bitcoin chart, which is very rare to see, by the way. So who knows? It could be a bubble that's bursting to be even worse, and you just never know if Bitcoin
Mhm.
wants to even go below $3,000. So we're gonna see. We have SPX. I do have SPX in mind as well. I'm looking at what SPX is trying to do. Um, so where SPX goes and bottoms out, if Bitcoin bottoms out in that place as well, then we could have some reversal pattern. Reversal pattern are must, I guess. You need some bullish patterns on the bottom, or some bullish divergences. Those are the signs that we really desperately need to see. On the weekly, we started making bullish divergence on Bitcoin. So slowly, things might start turning around in the next coming 2 3 months, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. No, I can't wait for all the pain to stop.
Yeah, of course. But lucky for me, this is like my very first bear market where I wasn't really affected by it. So I've been able
So
to,
you were
like,
prepared.
yeah, I was able to still end up in profits. I actually even try to double, triple up my position because
Mhm.
I took advantages of crashes that happened with Luna Classic, by the way, and that's people know it very clearly. I've
Yeah,
been
that's
covering
right.
Luna Classic on
Mhm.
my channel for a long time. We've been spot on every day with that thing, and then USTC, which is Terra USDT, the stable coin of Luna.
Mhm.
That one I took and made better gains from that one. Matic, I did buy Matic when it went down to 0.3,
Mhm.
and then some good news came in that they had partnership with Disney as well, and that thing tripled
Mhm.
up. So those were the, like, my bear market saviors that really came in and gave me a rescue from the bear market and eased my
Mhm.
pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if the bear market just comes in, throw something, throw something at Dogechain. When market recovers, you do get something back out of it. Hopefully,
Mhm. Yeah,
it's
for sure, for sure.
at least we're in a phase of stress right now. People are stressed, and that's a good sign for a bottom. Not a good sign for human,
Mhm.
but for the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, when all the media covers that crypto is dead, you know you're close to a
I
bottom.
like it whenever they do that. I enjoy,
Yeah.
especially it's now exchanges FUD. So what do you think? What's your say about
Yeah.
this? What do you think about exchanges? Your personal opinion about it?
Mhm. Yeah, I've seen about all the exchanges flood happening, and also the recent one with Binance and Kevin or maybe. Uh, yeah, it's a bad thing that exchanges are so centralized. We should, yeah, push more towards decentralized exchanges more, and not having, I don't know, so transparency on them, like show us your proof of funds, show us the proof of your wallets or the transaction you're doing.
Hmm.
Um, and nothing is safe. Not even Binance is safe from failing. You should always, yeah, not keep your crypto on exchanges unless you're actively trading.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, just use a hardware wallet or even a normal software wallet on your phone or
Mm-hmm.
on PC.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's I don't know, like a thunderstorm happening on exchanges now. I'm not sure what's behind everything.
Okay. And so, what's your like? How do you personally? Would you prefer to just have a because they say you don't have your private keys, then you don't have your crypto. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
And people still take risk with exchanges. I just recently got
Mm-hmm.
got out of the exchange 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Now it's not because the fear came into me, but it's only because I understood that if you want your crypto to be yours, you really have to have your private keys. Just for that simple reason, I got off the exchange because in the first place, when crypto were created, it was meant for people to, to be safe and to have crypto in their wallet because their wallet is their own bank, and if for that wallet you must have a password which is your private key. But now you have crypto in someone else bank, which is an exchange, and you can be ripped off at any time, and we still kind of want to stay on a trust level with the exchange that they don't do it, they don't run away. But
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
but then
No, I
again, we
totally
have
agree.
FTX. So FTX, you've heard the news. What
Yeah.
about that one? Any comment about
Oh, yeah.
FTX news?
That's a big one.
Yeah, we have a nerd who pulled money heist.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. But I can't wait to see the Netflix or Amazon series on that one because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a lot of bad things going on right there. I have no idea what was behind everything.
he was
The
recently
implications on all that.
he got arrested just recently, the
Yeah.
Bahamas, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and he was looking
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
properly. He was looking pretty good. I mean, he was wearing some nice suits. And they were arresting him as if they wanted to have a coffee with him inside the jail. I don't know. What kind of arrest was that?
Yeah, maybe just for the public
Yeah,
eyes,
in our country, they beat you, and they properly make you look like someone who is arrested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
it took a while for him. He was going freely all over Bahamas and where else he was going. Like,
yeah.
what the hell?
Okay. So Sam. Oh, Sam. And
Yeah.
by Sam, you guys got the same name actually.
Who? Who? Ah, so
Uh,
it's yeah,
I just I just realized that
that's
as I took
unfortunate.
your name. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But not every fingers are equal, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
every fingers have different sizes. We have one working for Dodge, which is actually a true project, and we got someone who was working for a Ponzi scheme. So, anyways, we've had so many Ponzi in the past as well. We had. Do you know anything about BitConnect back in the days? BitConnect was a huge scam.
Yeah, I've heard of Bitconnect. Yeah, lot of people I know lost a lot of money on that one.
Hmm.
A proper scheme. I think the biggest scheme or one of the first ones
All right.
in crypto.
So I'm gonna ask you like one last question, and how would you research a coin for a long term?
And how do you such a coin on the long term? But yeah, I'm not very that technical to say to look at I don't tokenomics of them or yeah I'm not really into that. I really have to up my game in that place. But you can really look at the team and check what projects they're involved. and maybe what projects they have been collaborating or working on. Like for example, we have on Dogechain we have Rob Zacharias. He's one of the core contributors for Dogechain and one of the co-founders of the biggest DEX QuickSwap. Maybe you've heard of him. And he's also the CEO of Luna Digital Assets. It's a marketing and incubation firm working with projects like Polygon, QuickSwap, and Dogechain. And other big contributors are as well to our ecosystem. But everyone is a contributor or co-contributor as long as you're supporting a project.
Yeah.
You can see you can check it on how they keep building in the bear market, for example. This is the best time to build actually when all the people or the Polish people are are away and there's no noise
Yeah,
and you can build in silence.
of course, of course. So that was that, and it's been fun to talk right now, and we can wrap up the interview, and hopefully it was a nice session, and best of luck with Chain. It's gonna go into
Thank
my
you.
channel as well, and we're gonna see how people react or respond to Chain if someone going into research as well. So hopefully have a nice day and chat with you. Hopefully gonna stay in touch.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
sure, and thank you very much for having me on your channel. It's a great pleasure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye.